Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back to a brand new episode of Music Video Catch Up. Because guess what? I did the dumb thing again. I have a bunch of music videos that I've not yet gotten to, and I'm now here to fully sit down and watch them. So sorry to all of you who have been waiting, all of you monsties, all of you carrots, and also all of you who like Apink pandas, I believe you are, which is very, very exciting. I cannot believe that I'm saying that out loud, but we have a bunch of music videos that we're going to get into today, and I'm very excited. So I think we shall just dive right in. We're going to be watching BABYMONSTER's Supa Dupa LUV, which I believe is like a Christmassy release. At least I think so. It was for Christmas. And sorry that's been waiting for so long. I told you guys that I've been getting to it like a while back, but hasn't been done yet. And then we're gonna get into Apink's Love Me More, which is so crazy, you guys. If you don't know me, Apink is like, I have loved them for a long time. I've loved them, I think, since pre-YouTube, because like I have really enjoyed especially their sound, like Durum Durum, which I think is Present, or is that a different one? But I've listened to that so many times. I also love Dilemma. Like, Dilemma is such a beautiful track. I also know there's other songs that I am missing right now, which I could be talking about. So let me just do a quick search to talk about it, just so you guys know that I know the tea. I mean, yeah, Mr. True is their most listened to. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. That's percent. Durum Durum. They have so many good songs, and I've also listened to Remember quite a few times as well. So we have a new release with obviously 5 of the members, because the girl that left, I can't remember exactly her name, I'm so sorry. I would like to think I know all the members, but I guess I don't. Naeun, that's her name, correct. She obviously left a little bit ago, and so she is not involved in this, but I believe the rest of them are. So the other 5, which is Bomi, Eunji, Chorong, Namju, Hayoung. Yes, that is all of them. I was like 5 of them are here, and then I listed 5, but then I just didn't. Yeah. But anyway, I'm very, very excited for that. I think it's going to be a very, very good time to see them back together. And then lastly, we're going to dive into Dokyom, so DK's and Sungkwan's release, which is called Blue. They did a little teaser for it. I think they did a cover of, what is it called again? It's a Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars collaboration. They did a cover of that song, and I remember everyone was like so freaking out about it, which I am going to be too. And I'm expecting some beautiful vocals. I'm expecting a lot of stunningness here. So we're going to be watching obviously all these music videos twice, except I'm going to be doing a little special for Blue. We're going to be watching the cinema version and then the epilogue version after that, and I'm hoping that that means that there is going to be one of them that I can watch like no subtitles and one that I can with. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. But yeah, I'm just very excited to dive into all these music videos that I'm not yet checked out. So strap in, make sure you're comfortable, and let's dive right into what we have for today. We're starting off with Supa Dupa LUV from BABYMONSTER. So let's go. Alright, lovely. So let's go and get started with this reaction, and we're starting off with the Supa Dupa LUV music video. So yeah, if you haven't been keeping up, I've been reacting to BABYMONSTER quite frequently because I was doing award shows for quite a while, and thankfully, because of just usually what they do, I got to watch them perform a lot. So keep up with me on Patreon if you want to check those out. But now we're here finally back on YouTube for them. So we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna watch each of these music videos twice, except for Blue, obviously, like I mentioned. And yeah, I'm just ready to see where this goes. So let's check this out. Butterfly. Ooh. Whoa.
No, I ain't never felt a feeling like this. Never had a feeling this big.
Ooh. Asa, I cannot with you and your that bob. It just like kills everybody. You know what I mean? So stunning. So beautiful. Ion, I'm not ready. Ooh! Wow. Stunning. Ooh! The pink is so beautiful. Ooh! Wow. Because of you, I'm waking up in the sky. Damn. This is ethereal. Like, I mean, clearly, we all know, right? But they're just coming in like, we're not monsters here, we're angels. This is baby angels. So, the way that she's floating on this flower. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. And Parita was that pink hair. Ooh. Ooh. Shakira. That hair. Ooh. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Ooh. I mean, this happens every single time Ruka comes in and starts doing a verse. I'm always just like, ugh! You know what I mean? But the way that changed up. Is so gigantic, so galactic, massive, so enormous. Wow. Just like magic, I've been seeing stars and hearing all the imagery is amazing. You and me beyond infinity, got me up in the air like Ruka. High like a rocket, taking me down. Ruka. Got a pollen, cause I lost control of emotional hands on the wheel. Needing more oxygen, you a phenomenon. I could go on and on about how I feel. Can't stop, won't stop. I don't need a pit stop, fitting like a boombox. Now look at what you got. Hit me like a bazooka. Only one love if it's super duper. Because damn. Of you, I'm flying high. Freckles. Stop. That whole verse was insane. The way that they went back to back to back. Yo, I just. She's gonna become my bias, right? Like, Issa, she's gonna become my. She basically is. I don't. You don't know how often I'm just in my room and I go, Issa, but I want monster. You know, like I'm just doing that. Sorry for that awful rendition. I'm doing that all the time. It's bad, okay? Ooh. Again, the imagery in this is gorgeous. Wow. Unreal. Is that the Aurora Borealis I see? Hi there. Wow, that was so pretty! Stop. Listen, I enjoyed both of the We Go Up and Psycho music videos. I did. I don't know what it was about this though. I loved this. This reminded me if you made like a Tinkerbell 2026 edition movie, because like it felt so like I was in just a land of fairies, you know, like these fairies, angels, whatever you want to call them. That's what they gave here for me. Like, Okay, vocals obviously on point. That little section that we had with Ruka, Asa, and Shakira going like back to back to back, was really, really nice. And everyone just looks stunning. But I think that is obviously, I feel like I mention that all the time. And most of you guys are like, oh my gosh, it's like a part of their job to be gorgeous as like an idol. So like, why do you need to point it out? I still need to talk about it. When I see a beautiful person, I'm going to mention it, you know? Because truly to me, so pretty. So pretty. I don't even know if I should call it a bob, because it's not like bobbin enough. But that short hair, again, Issa, I'm weak to you. You have some type of spell you're casting on me, and I can't handle it. Just being honest. Yeah, absolutely stunning, beautiful, gorgeous. We all knew, right? But we're gonna dive into it one more time. I feel like I get what the song's about, I guess, maybe. Also, I'm gonna turn down my lights a little bit just to relax my eyeballs. But I guess we're gonna find out a little bit more about what the song is about right now. So, let's get it. Again, all the colors, imagery, the way that this, like, the filters they had on this, insane.
No, I ain't never felt a feeling like this. Never had a feeling this big. If I ever saw a sky full of shooting stars, and I'd be spending every single wish on you. Nothing that I wouldn't do. I should go make a monster shy. It's true, so different from the usual. They're every kind of beautiful. My heart's running on a roll. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta slow down, gotta cool down from you. Whoa, whoa.
The blue glitter. Wow. Hey. This shot is so stunning. Rora. This is so stunning. Like that scale that they do.
This love is so gigantic, so galactic, massive, so enormous, just like magic. I've been seeing stars and hearing orchestras like this zero gravity. You and me beyond infinity. Got me up in the air like taking me there.
Love that.
We got a problem 'cause all is control of emotional hands on the wheel.
You said we got a problem, my friends? I don't even remember where that is from originally, but that's crazy.
Taking me there. Kissing you, we got a problem 'cause all is control of emotional hands on the wheel. Needing more oxygen, you a phenomenon. I could go on and on about how I feel. Can't stop, won't stop. I don't need a pit stop. Fitting like a boombox. Now look at what you got.
Hey.
Like a bazooka. Only one love if it's super duper. Because of you, I'm flying high.
This is so wild.
Because
This
of
look.
you, I'm looking up in the sky.
It's so like unlike like usual idol makeup. It's so dull, you know? I love that we have like spaceship, we have like in the forest, we have on a horse. It all ties together. It works. Girls, I need you to put on the coat. It looks so cold. Who is that? I love that they have like no sound effects and noises for their title cards, because that used to be like the thing, you know what I mean? Like when I was watching like BTS stuff back in the day, and they would have like the little like boom 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 you know, like immediately in the brain, you know. At least I hope that that is the correct one. I think I'm doing the right one. Am I? Oh my god. What if I'm doing the wrong sound effect? That would suck. But yeah, that was Supa Dupa Love. I don't think I've heard any of this song, which is great. You know what I mean? Because obviously, Baby Monster, huge. So it's kind of surprising to me that they aren't like more like that I didn't know about this. I'm a little bit surprised of that. But also, I'm obviously thankful because that meant that this was, you know, an authentic reaction. But yeah, I enjoy that song. I mean, obviously, I'm like your sheesh, I'm your psycho. Like, putting it in that way is kind of weird, but I love those songs. Like, those are my thing. Drip, obviously. So like that is quite a step away from my usual type of sound that I love from BABYMON. But I appreciate this song. I do. I just think it's more like suited to like a chill sesh, you know what I mean? Like, if this didn't have lyrics in it, I think it would be like pretty good for like a reading session, you know. I can't read while I'm listening to like songs with lyrics in them. That's why. So I feel like that would be a pretty good fit. But otherwise, very pretty, very fun. I think that they did a nice job with this, and the colors, stunning. This music video was beautiful, very, very pretty, very, very pretty to look at for sure. But yeah, that was our first music video for today. We're gonna move on and keep going, and now we have Apink's Love Me More. This is so crazy. Again, a release. This was in 2025 technically, but a release from them, or no, it was early. I think it was early January. A release from them in 2026 is so crazy, but also I'm so here for it. I think they also got an award for this. People tuned in for this, and that's very, very exciting. I'm very happy about that because, again, I think that most people have forgotten about like second and third gen, and that kind of sucks at this point. I mean, depending on who you ask, because there's some obviously artists that are in third gen who are still relevant, but you know, like, there's a lot who still are active and still deserve a lot of attention, you know. So I'm excited to see what they go for, what type of song this has, or what type of vibe this has, you know what I mean? Because Dilemma was a vibe, so I'm ready to see where they go with it. But let's dive right in. Is that our girl? Mrs. Lida Nim? No, I think it's in. Is it? Ooh. Whoa. Wait, animation? Hell yeah. Ooh. Wow, the makeup. I mean, obviously they all popped up there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be like freaking out with this. This feels like Apink, but also feels like more this era as well, which I love. I love that we're getting like a little mashup here of like what I associate with them and also like newer music. Wow, Namju! Oh! The makeup is amazing. The glitter. Gorgeous, beautiful ladies. Ooh. Wow. I'm just gonna keep going wow, because it's real. If you want a vocalist, look at this woman in the middle. Isn't she? I have been obsessed with her voice since probably 2020, I would say. Like, not entirely sure if that's the correct number, but it feels correct when I say it. Like, I love the way she sounds. I love how she delivers everything she does. Like, it's just like this, and the looks. I love. They look so like Snow White, you know, very like pale pink snow, beautiful. Let's go, Korea. Hey. 봄이 yes. Woo. Whoa. Wow. All these bird people. What's going on there? Wow, that fits? Ooh. Wow. Wow. Ooh. I was hoping for them to have an outfit set that matched hers. Look at them. They look so pretty. Sorry, I'm just freaking out. So pretty. Woo! Whoa! Hey! Oh! We're going into the tree? Yeah! Thumbnail! Didn't even really think about that. I didn't even catch that in my head when I probably should, but didn't have to. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Wow, that was so pretty. I was sure we weren't done. Maybe that's why too, because there's been so many apples. Oh, you have to wait, sirs. Okay, we are not done with the queens. All right. You just wait for a moment. First of all, I mean, I enjoyed the song. I really did. I think it reminds me a lot more of their, like, earlier discography, which is really, really fun to, like, retouch, because obviously they've been making music since 2011. Correct me if I'm wrong there. They might be even earlier, and I'm not, like... That might be the case, and that might be insane. I'm just gonna check to see, because like now I'm curious. But they've been making music for a while, obviously, and I think like this kind of vibes like a little bit with some of their like earlier releases, especially No No No. This kind of gives me Love Me More, No No No. You know, like it kind of fits that for me. But let me see here, 2011. Did I say that right? I think I did, which I believe means they are second gen. I think so. Haven't they also, was there anything in between? Yes, they did Pink Christmas, and they also did another song called Tap Clap, which I don't know for sure got a music video. If it did, I need to watch that, obviously. But I know that this was obviously on the radar, and it gotten a lot of recognition as well, so... I decided to go in with this, and obviously I haven't even seen all of their music videos, like, yet, so there's that. But, yeah, I really like this. I thought it was very fun, it was very light, it was very just good feel, and they looked so stunning. Like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, get more adults, and now I'm talking like adults, into the game, because like still doing fucking great, and their voices amazing, so beautiful. Especially, I mean, I think because she is main vocal and she has been talked about a lot in terms like sound surrounding that, but Unchi's voice is just like the best, beautiful, so amazing. But obviously we have Chorong here is amazing too. I don't need to even like list all of them because they all do great vocally. But I don't know, this just put a smile on my face, and it's very exciting to, you know, see them back in the game, because it's been a while at least of like a music video release to this level. But they have been releasing like steadily here and there, you know. So I'm happy about that. But anyway, let us dive right in, and we're going to watch this one more time with the captions on. So, let's go! Sorry, I'm having some dryness problems in my sinuses, so hopefully that's not an issue for you. You actually planted a seed. I just love the glitter around the eyes, like, stunning. Whew. Why are you hiding? Electrical work, baby. It gave me kind of like Alice in Wonderland, but also kind of like Fantastic Mr. Fox with these costumes, like, because obviously there's like not I don't want to say living in that way, but you know what I mean, like there's anthropomorphic animals just walking around on two legs, you know? Oh. Aw, sweet. That little fluty sound is so pretty. Calling for bat signal. These outfits, like, give, at least in some way, it gives me, like, the era of uniforms, you know? Hey, I love this little breakdown we got. This is so sweet. this of them in the tree is so cute. I mean, in my head right now, I'm just seeing them like on obviously like a green screen or something like that, and I'm just like, oh, you know what I mean? Or like, sort of, because obviously this is not possible without, you know? But it's still it's so cool to see. Like, man, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then we obviously that this part again. What is, because she's eating an apple, and like it gave me obviously because like apple, it gave me Snow White vibes, but I don't know what it has, like what the significance of it is. But it's gotta be something. You know what I mean, right? Something at least. But yeah, that was really sweet. That was very enjoyable, very like feel good, I think. And it also got me vibes of like, you know, a little bit of a fan song of like, you know, things, even though we have been releasing and it's been like sort of steady, you know, it's not gonna be the same, but we're still gonna be here, and we're like still appreciate you for what you've been for us, which like they used to be like a big thing obviously, like No and Mr. True were like around town, you know. So I enjoyed this a lot, and I thought it was very, very sweet. So yeah, now we only have technically one music video, but also not really. We're gonna get into DK's and Seungkwan's Blue. And yeah, Blue gives me sad vibes. So that's interesting. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to go about this because I don't know what cinema version and epilogue version mean really. But we're gonna have to find out. There seems to have been a crash, so there's that. But we're gonna dive right in and see what these two have to offer us. A brand new unit. Let's see what they deliver. We're gonna have to see if I need subs for this anyway. Oh, hello?
자, 괜찮습니다. 잘 벗어나야 됩니다.
아, 괜찮아요.
네, 일단 벗어날게요.
Okay. Ooh. Jesus Christ.
가야 돼.
Is he? I didn't see who that was, but it seems like they're not okay. Oh. I'm gonna watch this with captions on, and we're gonna do the same for the next one.
깊이 잠기고 있어.
Ooh.
그토록 찬란한 모습들이 모두 다 어디로 바랜 건지 차오르는 감정에 넌 휩쓸려 버린 듯해.
Oh, Jesus.
여전히 난 여기에. Still I love you without you. 네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이 falling blue.
God damn.
너를 향해 뻗어본 손끝이 흩어진 물결에 너의 그 모습이 I'm blue. Falling in blue. 난 그렇게 한없이 falling in your blue. 새빨간 거짓말들로 괜찮다 웃어 보여도 이미 다 투명해진 내 맘 따위 네 눈에는 적조차도 없겠지. Baby 내일이 난 그려지지 않아 더 이상. 우린 어디쯤에 멎을까. Still I love you without you.
This is crazy. I'm gonna keep it this way. I feel like I know where this is going, and it's not gonna make me feel good. If you know, you know. Are you good, sir? Are you okay? Okay. We just had a shower panic attack, it seems like. It seems like. This man's life has clearly been, like, changed in a bad way. And it's affecting the relationship. Girl, you better answer. Thank you. Hello?
왜 전화를 안 받아?
면접 보러 간 거 아니었어?
오직 메아리만 love you, love you, without you,
괜찮아.
without you. 네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이 falling blue.
This is crazy.
이젠 돌이킬 수 없는 그 마음이 더는 외면할 수 없는 이 순간이 I'm blue, falling in blue. 난 그렇게 한없이 falling in your blue.
They decided, let's make a whole movie for this. Okay, I'm just pausing just to make sure that I'm actually still recording. Thank God. Whew. That would have sucked so bad. I also feel like I know this actor, and I need to check after this who it is. Where is he? Okay, thank God. I keep being nervous because we're showing very clear signs of a depressed person, you know? Seems things are getting better though, right? Maybe? Yes? Why are you crying? Hello? Thank God there's 30 more seconds. Are we going our separate ways? Physically and metaphorically? Yeah. Turn around, sir! Damn. I mean, no, it's just him walking out of frame. God damn. If you had told me what, like, an hour ago when I started filming this video, if you told me that this would be the last one, I would be like, no, I'm not watching this last. I'm going to be so depressed. I don't get to decide that, I guess. I just that's just how my life is. I have to be depressed. I don't get a choice. Wow, that was really beautiful. First of all, the song, obviously, both DK and Sungwan's voices are like butter to the soul. I don't know. It's so just everything. They're both such great performers and singers. I know that obviously from Woo Seok-soon, but also just like they're both so good, you know? And I think this was perfectly for this type of vibe. And it sucks whenever I get into something and I'm realizing, oh, this is really sad. Because clearly, and if I'm picking this up wrong, then please correct me. Obviously, you carrots probably know better than I do. But I feel like this is a story kind of about, like, just circumstances being off, or like something that is kind of out of your control happening, and that ending up like splitting your relationship. Because clearly, and I understand why people feel bad about this. I would feel bad about it too in the moment. But this man, right, he clearly went through something traumatic. He lost somebody close to him, most likely because they were in the car with him. And his partner, who I assume is his partner, had to kind of carry some of that onto her. And obviously, you know, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or that's a good thing. I think it's just something that has to happen, and you have to, as a person, be like, can I handle this? Because, of course, I'm not saying that you should leave anybody to suffer alone, but living with somebody who is going through such a, and I'm saying this from the person who is like the person who is going through a lot, living with somebody who is suffering and really depressed is hard. It's hard on you, both sides of it, obviously, and sometimes with, like, you know, you start to be like, what if it could be better? And a lot of the times that better, it can be, maybe this relationship just isn't for me. And it sucks to leave somebody like that. But sometimes in order to, you know, make sure that you also don't get that way, you kind of have to weigh the, the positives and the negatives, so to say, of being in that type of relationship. And obviously, this doesn't mean that you should, you know, leave this person out of your life, but at least be like, maybe this will take too much on me, and have like an open conversation about it. I don't know. But it seems to be that way for her, that she couldn't deal with it anymore. She couldn't really live her life. And that's what trauma does. Trauma fucks you up. Trauma is awful. And it infects. It's kind of like, it feels like a poison, a disease, like a bioweapon or something. It's just like, as soon as it's let loose, there's no way to contain it. And it's going to take over, and it's going to stay there. Maybe not permanently, but it's going to stay for a while, you know? I felt this in my bones. Very, very stunning. Very, very beautiful. But that was intense. Just like in so many ways. I'm going to see real quick who was involved in this, because like I said, I feel like I knew who that was. And Yumi? Hold on. That name is really, really familiar. Just give me a moment and let me see if this is a person that I do know. because I have a feeling I think I've seen her before in something. Squid Game. Oh, fuck. That's why. No! They had fucking Squid Game and All of Us Are Dead actors in here who I haven't even seen the full first season of Squid Game. I still know what happens because obviously yeah, she's a huge fucking deal. Insane. I know what happens to Ji-young. Fuck, Jesus, she is so good at acting sad. That you just, that's what the typecasting, you know what I mean? She just, my God, that's insane. I can't believe that. Can't believe that. I don't know who this man is, but I didn't know who she was, or at least I feel like I knew who that was. She did fantastic though. Like, wow. Oh, that hurt my soul. Crazy. I'm gonna watch the epilogue version as well, and see, or Sino version, I mean. Oh no, epilogue version. That was correct. And we're gonna see if that builds upon the story or what. And also please let me know if I'm missing anything, because it's fully possible that I am, and I'm being a little idiot. So please let me know if that's the case. But let's watch this as well. Is that Mr. Sukwan himself? Sukwan? Who's that? Sukwan. Oh. Mr. GK himself as well. Okay. Now why are we next to a car?
하얗게 메마른 너의 그 표정에 한없이 멀어진 하루를 물을 때
This is so stunning though. Like, that's my thing.
대답도 없이 이어진 침묵이 마주한 우릴 기어이 삼킨 뒤에 너의 곁에서 깊이 잠기고 있어
We have lost somebody, it seems like. Or we're waiting for somebody.
Still I love you without you. 네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이 falling blue.
Damn.
애써 너를 향해 뻗어본 손끝이 흩어진 물결에 너의 그 모습이 I'm blue, falling in blue. 난 그렇게 한없이 falling in your blue. 새빨간 거짓말들로 괜찮다 웃어 보여도
I love that though, as like an expression.
네 눈에는 적조차도 없겠지. Baby, 내일이 난 그려지지 않아 더 이상. 우린 어디쯤에 멎을까? Still I love you.
Wow, where is this film? This is insane.
네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이 falling blue. 애써 너를 향해 뻗어본 손끝이 흩어진 물결에 너의 그 모습이 I'm blue,
So gorgeous.
falling in blue. 난 그렇게 한없이 falling in your blue. 홀로 눈을 맞추고 사랑을 더했어도
This is so stunning, and it's like insane to look at. Like,
오직 메아리만 love
Oh.
Without you, without you, 네 곁에서 멀리 나 홀로 깊이 falling blue. 이젠 돌이킬 수 없는 그 마음이 더는 외면할 수 없는 이 순간이 I'm blue, falling in blue. 난 그렇게 한없이 falling in your blue.
Oh. We're meeting. We're meeting. Thank God for that. At least you have each other. Oh. Come on now. Girl. I was waiting to have like a I don't know if this reference will go to you. Maybe it does, but like Stray Kids like escape thing where they just like hug at the end and they're like, I got you. I'm here for you. It's fine. This is supposed to be depressing, but I don't want to be depressed, you know? Oh. Oof. A moment of like me in my head, I was like, oh my God, what if they show the snow later and just like the footprints just like blow away in the wind, because that's how it works. That's crazy. But I love it, obviously. I wonder why that, because it's like it gets blurrier as like it continues. I'm really curious about that, if that has any meaning or if it's just the pause of this, but I don't think so. Anyway. My God. First of all, song, beautiful, obviously, like crazy. Not really the type of songs that I usually listen to, but I can still appreciate art when I see it. And yeah, I'm happy because a moment in me was like, oh, epilogue version. Maybe that means we're going to get a continuation of the previous story. No, this is just a separate music video. They decided to film 2 music videos for the same song, and one of them be a mini, like a short film, and then the second one be one with them actually in it. But that shot, I don't know why that fucked with me so heavily. That shot of them just like walking in the snow, seeing each other. Dokim always had he almost had a little bit of a smile on his face. Seungkwan just continued. He just not flat faced, just like stone faced, and then they just walked past each other, and I'm like. Because I get this whole song is about feeling blue, right? Or being in blue. Or this representation of sadness as blue. Because very, obviously, we can go back to like, I don't even know when the first account of being blue was used. Or just like blue as the color of sadness. I don't know when that came around for the first time. But it's been a long time since that like first happened, right? And here it just like is continued to be used, and it works really well because you feel it in a different way. You know what I mean? Like somebody can be sad all they want, and you're just like, yeah, sure. But when someone's like, I'm in blue, you're just like, huh. There's almost like a mystique to it, but it's also like it feels more. Obviously, it is more poetic, but it feels more stark and like strong in that way, I guess. Because you can say you're sad all you want, and a lot of people are just gonna be like, I'm sad too sometimes. It just depends on how you word it, and I think here it is worded in such a way where you're like, wow, you are really, really upset in a deep way, and I feel it and understand it through this song, you know? Very, very beautiful, very, very stunning. I think they killed it, you know what I mean? But I think most of us were aware as soon as we saw that they were going to be making a song together, that this scene was going to happen. I was like, oh, it's probably going to be gorgeous, you know what I mean? We already had our fun with Soksun, so like, we're not gonna have a good time, right? that was my thought, and it was gorgeous, obviously, but still, yeah. Whew. Anyway, that was all of the songs and music videos for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Very different songs, very different vibes. The snow was a thorough line, and I was not expecting that. But there we go. I mean, obviously all of these were filmed in winter, but sometimes you can go out of the mold, you know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Let's go into the outro, and I'll say my final things there. Let's go. Alright, lovelies. That was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for hopefully enjoying with me. So, yeah, that was what we have for day 1, or technically day 2, because I'm continuing on. This was originally supposed to be day 2 from last week when I did my little XG moment. But now I think I'm going to title it day 2, but it's not really going to make sense because obviously this is releasing on a Tuesday, and it's like, you know, it's a new week, so it's not really going to make sense, but also I hope it does. So, yeah, that was what we have for day 1, or day 2, I guess. We're going to call this day 2. That is what we have for day 2. In day 3, which is happening tomorrow, I'm doing a little bit more. Of course, we're continuing with the special. We're going to do boy group and girl group. That's all I'm going to put out. I think you probably guessed based on, like, obviously what has been missed out on, what has not been checked out. You can probably guess what's coming, but also, you know, it's gonna be a fun little surprise, isn't it? But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. So yeah, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel and check me out on Patreon. I'm uploading on every single platform every day, so continue to support me. I'm coming out with fun stuff all the time, watching Business Proposal on my Cage Mom tier, and a lot of other variety stuff as well. So check that out if you enjoy my stuff. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave down in the comments below anything you'd like me to check out in the future. And yeah, love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!